if I catch you saying you hope another lockdown happens,
it's time to go. Like,
I can't, bro. I understand most people found themselves during the first lockdown. Why again? What else is there to find? Okay, you like anime now. What else is there? Why do you need millions of people to die to figure out you're bisexual? Stop. Like, I understand Gen Z loves the whole narrative of, like, we're in this freaky timeline where there's pandemics and then we all walk into the White House and it's on fire. But it's like, imagine you hear about, like, a national health emergency and you're like, ha! Glow up. Who are you, bruh? If Gam Gam doesn't make it out alive after this, it's literally not my fault. I'm not gonna feel bad at all. Okay? But on the same note, I don't think it's that serious. Hopefully, okay, sometimes it's not monkeypox. Sometimes you just have a pimple on your ass. So shut up! It will never cease to amaze me how many people think that they have, like, a super unique taste in music, because why did I just see someone talking about how Bruno Mars dropped? And the top comment was, what do y'all know about Bruno Mars? Boy, I guarantee you my grandmother with Alzheimer's on her deathbed could have named 10 Bruno Mars songs, like.
so get off your high horse.
An even worse phenomenon is when I'm, like, chatting it up with someone about an artist that we both like, and God forbid they find out that my favorite song by them isn't, like, a leaked SoundCloud audio of them queefing into the microphone. And so they're like,
You fake freaking fan!
Can we stop with the games and the tomfoolery? Perhaps my favorite song by an artist is popular for a reason. Have you thought of that? Okay, why do I have to write an entire think piece on why I like a song? Like, people would literally listen to a song called, like,
Big Wet Juicy Fought 10-hour loop
if it had 200 streams just to seem different. Like, can we please be serious? Okay, who's gonna tell the older generations about the language and slang update? Because we are getting lost in translation way too much. Okay, my mom will be like, are you and your sister gonna hook up with your brothers later? Well, I hope not. No, unless I want a baby with 3 arms, Mom, no. Okay, and perhaps can we go back to saying friends instead of girlfriends? Because then I'm confused. When you start casually talking about your husband and kids this whole time, I thought something else was going on. Just the main issue I have with it is everything that comes out of an older person's mouth has, like, this unintentional freaky connotation to it. It's like, why are you saying good girl in 2024? All I did was unload the dishwasher, so please keep that one to yourself. Like, I understand what they're trying to say, but there are other words. So, like, why turn on and turn off? There's another one.
Oh, no sweet tea at this restaurant. Big turn off.
Okay, how were you feeling about the restaurant before then? What do you mean turn off? How were you feeling before? I will never understand how people will get screwed over so villainously, like the situation provokes an entire memoir, and they just let it go. And they'll drop it so casually. It's like, oh my god, I never told you about when my ex-boyfriend cheated on me at my grandpa's funeral with my grandma. Oh my I'm over it though. No, we gotta keep an eye on you. You were dating the Joker. Like, don't get me wrong, this is the healthy response, but it's so jarring that people like that exist. Because me personally, someone sasses me once, I gotta disappear for a year, come back totally ripped, become the president of the United States, date their mom. Like, I be a feature on their favorite rapper's new single. I can't let anything go. I mean, and it's minor things. Like, I'm over here like, when they say you're annoying, and then, you know, there's someone who's like, when she says you look like a DreamWorks character after the animator's budget got cut, like, where are you finding these people? But me personally, I see red when I'm English, so you do not want to get on my bad side. Please take all my suffering, triple it, and give it to people who say, ha! I better not see this at school this year. Do people feel like it's threatening and dominant after saying that? Like, don't let daddy see those Adidas Sambas this year. What are you doing? The only thing you need to see is if you're actually going to get that diploma, because all you're doing is worrying about what other people are wearing. You stupid, decrepit fool. Guys, these shoes are literally 3 years old. I don't know why I'm still seeing people wearing them. Perchance because some people just wear shoes so that they don't step in dog poop and get hookworm. You stupid baby who doesn't even get it. Stop. It happens every year. What do you mean? I better not see this. What's going on? When you see someone wearing something off-season, do you have an aneurysm on sight? What is happening to you people? I better not see anybody asking me for $1 at 7 in the morning. Okay, I agree, but, like, what is the expiration date on these videos? It has to end at some point. I better not see that one girl I don't like on my first day. Like, then close your eyes. You're at the same school. What do you want me to do about it? Leave me alone! People have become so shamelessly devious on the internet that, like, it genuinely boggles the mind, because I feel like 8 years ago, the worst hate comment you could ever dream of receiving is like, you suck and you smell. But now it's like someone could just post a selfie and the comments are like, am I the only one who thinks that she looks like Shrek on estrogen? Also, teamwork, I follow back. And like, yeah, some hate comments do make me like titter and chuckle, etc. But I feel like we're just neglecting the fact that they will in fact land you in like the ninth circle of hell. Like if you're hating on someone because like they did something wrong, I mean, go ahead and, you know, say that like is their biggest op. I don't care. But if it's like literally for no reason, like they're not tickling your fancy, so you have to tell them that they look like the painting from It. No, that's where you lost. I don't know. It's not right. It's not right. Like, I don't know what happened to blocking people because, like, I'll see that I'm tagged in a video all the time and I click on it. I'm like, hey, who tagged me? Who tagged me? And then the video's like, comment the most disgusting, worthless creator with chapped lips and no money and no future. Okay. People will hop on this app talking about how they're tired of having so many failed talking stages, and every single time they whip out I'm pretty tired of having to tell people what my favorite color is. What? Literally all I can think every time I hear this is like, you're trying to get to know someone romantically and you're asking a question that nobody answers past the 5th grade. I'm so confused. And it makes me sound like such a hater, but it's like, genuinely, how does that conversation even go? Like, what's your favorite color? Mine's blue. What's your body count? Like, what? And perchance you're striking out so much because you're trying to, like, perform a color analysis instead of actually asking questions? I'm so confused. Like, why are you asking questions that literally reflect nothing about you? Like, what's your mom's maiden name? Well, I can't believe I just said that. Oh my god, there's no way. Or maybe I'm the freak because, like, if I'm, like, talking to someone, girl, I'll be like, your mom and your dad are both hanging off a cliff and you can only save one. Who are you gonna save? Let me know. Who are you gonna... Hear me out, because this is kind of crazy to say, but when I make a man laugh, unfortunately, I do chase that high for, like, the rest of the day. Like, with an actual joke, because, like, a lot of guys, you can just be like, women be shopping! And they'll be like, finally, a funny female. But, like, when I actually tell a joke and they let out, like, a hearty giggle, I'm like, dang, like, was that funny, baby girl? Oh my. Especially when it's someone, like, very normal. You know what? That makes it sound like I wear, like, a tail to school. But I don't know, just me and men's humor, I don't think are usually aligned. So, like, when it does, I'm like, I was not familiar with your game. Like, we need to become best friends and pummel drywall and start an AirPods business on Snapchat. I don't know what men do, but that's pretty much my only perception. I yearn so deeply for the day that people understand. If your life isn't interesting, please, for the love of God, don't pretend like it is because I'm in so much pain and misery. Why is there a 30-second video on your Instagram story of you T-posing in a Walmart? Stop! Enough, okay? Why is your Instagram now? I'm so freaking high right now. Oh, well, aren't you just the coolest guy ever? No, hate. It's just I've noticed that people who actually have an interesting life don't post it frame by frame on their story. So why are you like, last night was a freaking movie. Whole time it was your mom's poker party. Stop. Also, I forgot what underage drinking looks like, so can you maybe post 7 45-minute videos of it on your story, please? Sometimes I'll think, you know what? Being in a relationship actually kind of sounds fun. Until I remember how many people think that having a celebrity crush while in a relationship is cheating. What are you talking about right now? If you're a little bit jealous of your significant other's celeb crush, that's natural. But if you think it's cheating, I just want to ask you, how many times has Timothée Chalamet clapped your cheeks through the screen? What special viewing of Willy Wonka did you watch? And where can I buy the tickets? I'm joking! I'm just like, if this is cheating, like, okay, I don't know. It's your boundary. If that's what you think is cheating, if it's your boundary, that's fine. I'm just saying, if I had a partner who thought that, it would be over the second they open my save collection on every single app. No shade. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a difference between just, like, thinking someone's attractive, like, oh yeah, like, that's fine shit, and being like, give me that! You know what I mean? You don't have to go feral over someone, you can just be like, oh, what nice eyes Robert Pattinson has.